So this is Tuzigoot. So look how the roof is done. It's like, look at that view. Now we're at the very top of the monument at this point. So this is the view from the scenic drive area of Jerome.
Welcome, we are the Roving Vets. This episode will be Tuzigoot and Montezuma Castle National Monument, as well as Jerome, Arizona.
Alright, so today we are at Montezuma Castle National Monument in Arizona. Where in Arizona did it say? Camp Verde.
They actually pronounce it Camp Verde.
Anyway, that's where we're at today. It is getting a little more north to middle of Arizona now versus everything else we've done. Look at this tree right here. That looks wild. Yeah, there's like a big castle slash, it's not what you would think of modern day when you think of castle, no. Or probably even when you think about like British royalty kind of castle, no. Even back in the day, no. But it's like a house in the side of a wall, to be honest. You can't really see it right here, but you can right here. I don't know. So apparently all these little, well, they're not little, these ginormous white trees are Arizona sycamore.
Now we're going to head to Tuzigoot, which is more native ruins.
I guess I'll know for sure unless I read something, but it looks like this little guy. Because I've seen some of them in the other little rooms with a rock on top. So it almost seems like maybe it was to grind vegetables or seeds or maybe even to clean clothes. Who knows? But there's a lizard. You gotta admit the view they had though was not a bad view. They looked like they were pretty advanced in what they were building back in the day. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
As usual. Such a beautiful view. It does feel good in here. The sun is nice and hot out there. Wow, look at that view. That's beautiful. But in here, it's actually chilly. So I guess if you're going to live in the middle of the desert, middle of Arizona, back in the day, somehow to make it cool would be very important. Or you'd be in trouble. Because there is a water source close to here, but at the same time, is it always actually full? Because a lot of them around here are not.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Look at this view.
Thanks for visiting.
Wow, we're at the very top of the monument at this point.
I'll be glad to.
So look how the roof is done. It's like round on round on round. And look at the, it's like rock and mud.
Yeah, it feels like a cave.
So this is Tuzigoot National Monument, and apparently this used to be a 110 room facility. I guess housing. It looks so neat. I will admit though, they had a great view. Look at this. Definitely a pretty view that they had.
As I've stated previously, we were new to the whole YouTube thing when we first started this trip, so I didn't get a whole lot of footage of some places, but I did get a lot of pictures, so you can just hit pause if you want to read any of this, because I really didn't get any footage inside of the museum, but there were some really interesting things in there. Now on to Jerome.
So we made it to Clarkdale. This used to be the high school, I suppose, but now it is Copper Museum. Look, this is a beer kettle made out of copper. It's huge. Stand up in front of it, Rob, so you can see how big it actually is. It's big. Big, big. But yeah, if you go in the museum, like, oh, copper, 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 copper. Kind of neat. And that's what this building is. It's right when you get into Clarkdale, so it's really easy to find. Really easy to find. So this is Jerome State Historic Park, or Historic State Park, something along those lines. But look at the view. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all the colors. Just the amount of color out there. It's beautiful. So this is the view from the scenic drive area of Jerome, Arizona. Look how cool it is. It just, to me, looks so neat to see all the red rock and then just the vegetation somehow growing from the rocks. But then you got your little spot back there where you can still see through the mountains. So cool. So we're in Jerome and we're gonna go eat at the Asylum Restaurant. Maybe that'd be cool.
Alright, so the Asylum Restaurant is actually in the Jerome Grand Hotel. You can go in there, you can walk around, they let you look around and all that. One thing I'm going to notate is there is a lunch menu, there is a dinner menu. Don't go in there at lunch wanting a dinner menu. They will not let you eat off the dinner menu, and their lunch menu is a little more basic than I would prefer. So we went in here starving, and, well, we ate what they let us eat because it was not dinner time yet. So something you might want to know if you're going in here to eat. We did stay at Distant Drums RV Resort.
So there is a laundry room, there is a exercise room. The dog park is definitely reasonable compared to some of the sizes we've been to lately. And of course you can see the mountains in the background. There is a pool and there is a hot tub.
This was a pretty nice little RV park, but one thing I will say is if you are not an experienced RVer, you're going to probably get a little nervous when you see the spots and how they've got you backing in, because it's not easy. But nervous or not, we made it in. Alright, so as you see in this video, we did Tuzigoot National Monument, Montezuma Castle National Monument, and also Jerome, Arizona. If you're going to do a road trip, get that park pass. America the Beautiful is the one, they have a one for retired. Ours is military. There's all kinds of different kinds you can get. As you see, yeah, we didn't really have the YouTube editing, making videos thing down very well when we started our road trip. We didn't really get as much as we have learned to get now, I guess you could say. So, yeah, that's why even though this video is really short and we're just now posting it, I've been posting out of order just to kind of give a little variety so that way everything's not kind of the same. But yeah. We're getting better, I think you could say, at this point, based on what I'm seeing. What do you think? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Watch us road trip the rest of the country whenever we get to it. And until next time. What was the other one called? Montezuma Castle National Park. Or Montezuma Castle National Monument, and Tuzigoot, and I can't think right now. Jeez Louise.